Hi guys. Sorry, it took me a couple of minutes because the girls just came and got me and they're like, Mom, everything's leaking in my room from my window. I'm like, what? What do you mean everything's fucking leaking? Yeah, everything's leaking. There's some kind of fucking leak in their window, their bedroom window. And there's an entire puddle. An entire puddle. I'm glad you think it's funny. An entire puddle in their room. All right, we'll give it a few seconds for people to come in. I'm like, dear God. Hey, Rose Gold. So they have a swimming pool in their bedroom right now. Whew. I am live again, Mel. We're gonna do the manifestation workshop. I just need a woosah from the swimming pool in the girls' bedroom. Yeah, what the fuck is right? Like I opened the blinds. I don't know. It all came through their window with the storm that just came through. Like their blinds are covered in water. It looks like a waterfall. It's pretty. Minus the fucking fact that there's a pool of fucking water in their room now. So, give it a few more seconds. Get some sage going. So I was thinking about how we were gonna do this in between dealing with the, I love you too, thanks Mel. No, we've had other storms, but not as bad, I guess. I mean, we just moved in March. It never fucking ends. It never ends. So I think we're gonna pull some cards. I saw 222. All right, for advice on how to best manifest, right? And then we'll get into talking about it. Oh, and today being the new moon. Woo! Is the best way, or the best time now. You have up to 3 days after the moon, but this is the best time to actually get that going. Yeah, there's a lot of alligators. All right. So, we're gonna use these. We're gonna do this too, and a Moonology card. All right, that's what we're gonna do. It is mating season. All right, let's see. What do we have with the new moon spirit? How can we best use, I guess, yeah, how can we best use the new moon to manifest what we want? Let's be super stubborn with the cards right now. I love it. Hold on. There we go. It keeps automatically switching to top chat. It's driving me nuts. Spirit, thank you. A win-win outcome is forecast. By maintaining that positive mindset that you already know it's coming. You already know it's yours. For some of you, oh, I got major chills. Check out Abraham Hicks. Yeah, it's the Moonology deck, Sharon. I've talked about it before on other videos we've done. But Abraham Hicks is amazing as far as manifesting, being in the vortex, the path of least resistance. Australia definitely has some fucking crazy spiders and shit. What else can we do? What's the best way? You guys, feel your emotions, but don't let them run you. Don't let them control you. Fucking alfalfa again. You and me both, Mel. We'd be like, yep, lighten that bitch up. All right. Hey, Ange. Yeah, they're no fucking joke. And I don't like spiders to begin with. So, by having faith in your dreams, I love it. Look at all the butterflies. Butterflies and bees. Huh, interesting on this card. Oh, I totally didn't even put that up there. I don't know how to fix it. It's okay, Keisha. Yeah. Have faith in your dreams. It's all about transformation, too. Okay. Yeah, I clicked on the new picture thing, but I don't know. You know, me and electronics. All right. What do we need to work on? Thanks. What do we need to work on, Spirit, or what do we need to know? Okay. Trusting your intuition, transformation, being patient. I hate that P word. There's a lot of P words that I like. Patience isn't one of them. That's not one of my strong suits. It's not. That breaks down to a number 4. Yeah. It's all right. It's almost like transmuting. Did she have ants and bees? I didn't get a chance to finish her live. I didn't get a notification for hers, so I only caught like the last 10, 15 minutes. Look at this. The winged ones, the winged wise ones. Let's get my words out. Angelic help, miraculous aid. They're working on it for you. Look, a lot of you guys are finding feathers everywhere. That's the angels talking to you, right? They also say like when you find pennies and stuff, that's also ways that they communicate. They're tangible objects that serve as reminders that they're with us. I love it. All right, one more. What'll help us manifest? You guys are funny. Really freaking funny. The resting tree. Patience again. Stillness. Be still. Listen to your body. Don't push yourself too hard. It's a number 22. We have the number 4, 7, and 22. And 11. The Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention to all of the signs and the stuff that they're giving us, right? To let us know that we're on the right path. And also listening to any warnings. Oh, I love fairies. They're my favorite. I have one tattooed on my back. Sitting on a new moon, actually. Anyway, side note, paying attention. And letting go of those hungry ghosts, the obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachments. You gotta let that shit go. The thinking it won't happen, being attached to something or someone. Speaking of fairies, right? Okay, I like it. Getting all itchy everywhere. Choosing love over fear. Yeah, exactly. You saw all of those numbers today, Gigi? That's fucking awesome. Right? We're trying. Cut us some slack. It says, oh my gosh, look at the 2 owls. Reminds me of that loyal heart card, right? It says, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. When you already know and trust in the universe, and you know that there's a win-win outcome coming, you have that inner peace, because you know that everything that has happened has been for a reason. You know that everything is divinely orchestrated for your highest and best, and it allows you to let go and release those attachments, right? What else? Why am I hearing I will survive? Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. Yeah, we're fucking human. Exactly. But here's the thing, Angie. You have to recognize all of the love that surrounds you already, right? There's so many different types of love, but like we got in the last reading, love is love, right? Whether that comes from family, from friends, from loving yourself. That's the way to expand on that love and bring more of it in. When you're grateful for what you already have in your life, you guys, being thankful for those amazing friends, being thankful for the family that you have. Some of you, family's not very high on the list because they're kind of shitty, and that's okay too. It's how can I put it? It's still part of healing those ancestral wounds and triggers and all of that shit that you need to work on. But guys, love is all around you. And if it's within yourself, find things to be thankful for. All right, Sharon. Find things to be thankful for, because you'll attract more love into your life that way. All right, one more. That's really funny. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Ultimately, that's what we're here for. And love doesn't just mean a romantic partner. That's not the end all be all. We've talked about that before. Don't shoot the messenger. It's changing perspective as well. Exactly, Angie. The right person will find you, you know? One more. And there's certain times in our life where there's certain lessons and things that we have to go through on our own, because you could not get that deep being with someone else, you know? Yeah, it's just feeling the feeling of love, The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Best way to manifest, the path of least resistance. The best way to manifest, the quickest way to manifest, is to live in the moment and enjoy finding the pleasure in what you're doing. Yo, God. No, Gigi, no! No more fucking 40-year karmic rides, no. But it's about changing that perspective, finding what makes you happy and brings you joy, that brings what you want in, okay? So let's talk about some of the things that you guys do to manifest now. What are some of the things that you guys have tried, or even with manifesting a partner, have any of you ever like written down a list or put something together? Yeah. I'm telling you, this perfect timing with this new moon. Exactly, Cheeky. And that's because those other relationships aren't meant to be in your life forever. The lessons you learn from them is what lasts forever from it, right? Live in the moment. Yep. All right, you guys. Have any of you tried to put together a list or a wish list, even if it's been in your head, as to what you want? Mm-hmm. That's why I was double fisting with freaking coffee, because I was damn dying. I was exhausted. Okay. So, if you haven't, yeah, you can still love them, but lose that spark. Absolutely. They say 2 to 3 days before to 2 to 3 days after, but really the closest that you can get to when the moon is peaking is the best timing, really. So what are some things that, when you think of what you want in a partner, what comes to mind? It all depends on what time the moon is. Yeah, peak time. Well, here's the thing. Consistency. Yes, consistency with words and actions, right? The actions have to back up that consistency, or the words. Otherwise, it's fucking pointless, right? Yeah, knowing they're always there. You know, sometimes it's easier to start with what you don't want, right? But then you don't want to focus all of that negativity either, so you've got to be careful. But even going down to physical attributes, you know? You can't be... Okay, this is how I see it. It's putting your wish list out there, right? Sometimes it'll vary a little bit. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Don't fucking tell me that you're going to do something unless you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that you're going to do it. Or is something, you have a really fucking good excuse. I hate that. Oh, I'll call you later, and then I never fucking hear from you. Okay. Or, hey, let's go do this, and then something changes. Loyal, fun, sense of humor, intelligent. Yes. Adrenaline junkie, yeah. We'll travel with you. Yes. And that's something that I've put on my list too. Like, I remember being with my ex, and I didn't want to fucking go anywhere with him. That was 17 years of not wanting to travel or do anything because it was miserable. We'd be fighting the whole time. Yep. Yep. And a lot of times those triggers go back to childhood wounds, right? Like for me, where why that's such a big red flag, and it'll be just like the biggest turn off to me ever, is because like when I was a kid, like my mom and dad were split up, and I was raised by my stepdad since I was like 3 or 4. But I remember being told, hey, I'm gonna pick you up this weekend, and I'd pack my bags, get all my shit ready, and no call, no show, multiple times. So that's a really big fucking trigger for me. Like, huge trigger. And I'm fully aware of what it is and where it comes from, but it's still a fucking trigger. Yes, yes. So part of my wish list has always been tall, which is funny because I'm a whole 5'1". Light eyes, dark hair, like fucking, you can be as specific as you want. Yes, respect. I'm loving it. Yes, yes. Gigi, 1,000%. I had this conversation with my mother because she's always like, oh, I'm praying God will bring you a good man. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks, I appreciate it. But can you make sure that you add a nice penis on there that is fully functional? She's like, I can't even deal with you. I'm like, listen, A, you raised me, so you know how I am. And B, it has to be on your wish list. It's okay. He's finally now, when I'm almost 40, making up for it, you know? But that took a lot of healing, a lot of wounds that needed to be healed. And I think part of it is understanding that people come, like if reincarnation is something you guys believe in, we come into this lifetime. Yeah, a wish list, Rose Gold, about our ideal partner, not attaching a certain person to it, right? But we all come into this lifetime to play a certain role for certain lessons that we have to learn, right? Some of it's for their own karma and their own shit, and some of it's for us to learn. And when you realize that people don't usually intentionally, it's okay, Rose Golds, intentionally try to hurt us. Yeah. Never did. Yep. That's awesome. It's just, yeah, eyes are big for me, cheeky. Yeah, it can't just be a big one. It's got to be, what did we say the other day? The nice girth? You guys know me. I'm fucking honest no matter what. I just can't. Sex is too important to me to... I met my ex when I was 17. You know, I spent 17 years with him. So I missed out on a lot. Many years. Yeah, that's exactly it, Angie. That was me too. Where I finally got to the point where I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm tired of waiting on someone else to start living my life. I started traveling last year by myself, and everyone thought I was fucking batshit nuts. They're like, you're going by yourself? Yeah. Especially like I went to Chicago to go watch Hamilton because I love plays. I love Broadway, and my ex never wanted to go, so with a girthy dang. All right, let's leave all exes out of it though. All right, so you can, here's the thing. I say this all the time too. You can take, all right, confession time. There was once upon a time, Cheeky and I've had this conversation, where I'd be like, no, rotate until you have a fucking ring on your finger or something serious, right? Exactly. Cried happy tears, and whoo, I felt that one, Ange. I I am not gonna cry. When you realize that you have everything you want within you and someone is just there to add to it. Fuck yes, cheeky. Yes. Be able to talk to people. Be able to... I'm okay with a little bit of jealousy. A little bit of possessiveness. Like we've talked about. Like, you want to claim that ass? Sure. But that overly, like, you can't do anything. You can't talk to anyone. You can't... Bro, if you don't trust me, you gotta go. Like, that's just the bottom line. I totally got sidetracked on where I was going with that. Yes. Yes. Mine was probably in the last week or two, Ange. Fucking happy tears. Just an overwhelming feeling of being so fucking grateful. Is life perfect? No. Is it ever? No. There's always some shit, right? But truly being grateful for the people that I do have in my life, for you guys, for everything, you know, for the guidance that I get, for you guys. For a long time, I ran from my gifts because it scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't like feeling smothered, but I'm also super like cuddly too, so I want to cuddle. Whatever. So yeah, it was within the last week or so, and that's my point, is when you get to that point within yourself. Oh, rose gold. That's awesome. I'm happy you found us too. When you get to that point within yourself that you're like, man, I love you guys so much too. You have no idea. We help each other out. We do. I learn from you guys as much as you guys learn from me. You really lose that, I'll call it need, that need to be with someone. And you get to the point where like, I'm really good on my own and I'm not settling for anything less than what I want and what I deserve. So if someone comes along with the attributes that I want, great. They're going to add to my life. They're going to somehow improve it, right? Otherwise, no, I'm so done with all of the lower vibrational shit, the fighting, no. And if I can't trust you 100%, I can't even. It doesn't matter what I feel about you. It's just not even, like, my intuition is too fucking on point, where even if I don't know what it is, I will know something's up, and then I drive myself nuts, and I'm not going there. I'm just not. All right, so when you're trying to manifest, so physical attributes, right? What would you want them to look like? Ideally, right? Keep in mind, sometimes we write certain things on our wish list, and we always get that keep an open mind card with the romance angels, right? Because sometimes it's someone fucking completely different than what you would have ever imagined, but it's still someone that you're crazy attracted to. Spirit's not going to send you someone that is going to be like, all right, well, you'll eventually warm up to them. No. And with me, it's like, if I don't want to rip your fucking clothes off the first time I fucking see you or meet you, it's just not going to work, because that doesn't grow. It doesn't. Trust is imperative. All right, so physical attributes. And then you can go into what qualities do you want? Oh, yeah, spontaneous sex is always the best. You know, what is it that you're looking for? To me, money doesn't mean shit, right? But I need someone who's ambitious, who has that same hustler attitude that I do, because that's just me. Yes. I'm a sucker for light eyes. I just am. Fucking beards kill me too. I used to hate beards, which is really funny. My mind just went in a completely... I'm gonna leave that one in my head. We're not gonna share that. So trust, loyalty, respect is huge for me, right? Because if you don't have respect for me, Angela just saw 808 again. If you don't have respect for me, it's not gonna work. So I need you to respect me in the same way that I respect you. There are certain things that I wouldn't ever do to someone I was with. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about, here's the thing, Rose Gold, you gotta be, oh. Yeah, Cheeky, it was headed that way, but it was after the fact, after they're between your thighs, and yeah, never mind. Sometimes your soul recognizes, like that love at first sight thing, right? Your soul recognizes something within them, but sometimes it's that attraction because there's karma that you guys have had in past life that needs to be resolved, right? So you gotta be careful. Dave. Not saying anything else. We're gonna leave it right there. Yeah, that love at first sight thing. I think it's you feel that connection, right? We're all fucking flawed. Exactly. It's got to be mutual and reciprocal. There's got to be respect. And I want you guys, when you're writing this list, to be as detailed as possible. Yeah, that electric feeling. I mean, at this point, what is sex? Yeah, mutual is the key. It definitely is. Because if it's one-sided on anything, it's not gonna fucking work. As much as you might want it to. Like, even get as detailed, even like religious beliefs. Would you be okay with dating someone who is an atheist or exactly, no, yeah, exactly, Gigi. Is that something that would bother you? Do you want someone with similar beliefs as you? Do you... Yeah, if there's any kind of question or game playing as far as like, oh, I wonder how, I need someone who's going to be able to talk to me. I spent many years bottling shit up to the point where I would blow up because I'd let shit just sit and stew. And I realized that was my bad, but I also had someone who wouldn't open up, who wouldn't communicate. Yes, I need to have, I need to have some kind of, we have to be able to talk and communicate and have serious conversations, or just fucking shoot the shit and have that conversation keep going. Not sit there, not to say that you always have to be talking, right? Sometimes comfortable silence is just as important. Yeah. I mean, if all we're talking about is sex, it's like, okay, all right. Her name's Angie Rosegold. Here's another thing. How do they look at, like, what does commitment look like to them? Well, first you need to know what commitment looks like to you. What does partnership look like to you? Yeah, it's always nice if they can cook. It's definitely sexy. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Then you're the crazy one when you blow up. Exactly. And it's like, bro, I tried telling you 15 different times in a really nice way because I don't like fighting and I don't like arguing. So I will say something and be like, hey, this is really bugging me. If you blow it off, okay, cool. All right. But now I'm really quick to just cut someone off completely. Because if I tell you something for the third time and you still are doing the same shit and you're not, it tastes like I can cook. It's just, they don't care enough to make that change. Or maybe they do care, but clearly something's preventing them from being able to make that change. So, I can't with you too. So knowing what commitment looks like to you, does that mean just two people? Does it mean an open relationship? And there's no right or wrong. It's what you want, right? But you have to be with someone who's compatible on the same, has the same viewpoint of what a commitment is, what a partnership is, or it's never gonna fucking work. It's just not. Also, sexual desires, sexual needs, what satisfies you? Because if you're not compatible sexually, yeah, exactly. Fuck no open relationship. Yeah. Yeah. I don't share. I don't. Nope. You have to be sexually compatible. If someone wants freaking threesomes or orgies all the time, but you're like, I don't share, that's going to pose a problem at some point. Again, there is no right or wrong, but it's knowing what you want so that you can attract that person to you that has the same viewpoints. Like if you like to get a little kinky every now and then, and you hook up with someone who just likes vanilla stuff, you're gonna get bored real quick, no matter how much of that attraction you initially feel. Yes, cheeky. Yes, we talked about that yesterday. Also, part of like having a good relationship is not losing your individuality, because that keeps that fire going. Love is being stupid together. Being able to fucking laugh and joke and be silly and not have someone get offended when you're being sarcastic or being, and I'm not saying in a disrespectful or rude way. There's very, very different, it's very different. Being playful and sarcastic to being disrespectful but covering it up with a joke. That is completely different. I want someone who's gonna fucking make pancakes with me at 2 o'clock in the morning and dance in the fucking kitchen. Someone who's gonna build me up and we work on each other's goals, or you know what I mean? How can I put that better? You each have your individual goals and aspirations, and you're each other's biggest cheerleader. Yeah, I don't like that passive aggressive bullshit. I don't do well with it. I have no filter, so I'll just, it's not good. Exactly. And most of the time, people that are like that is because they have wounds, or they're trying to project being this big badass that they're not. And it's just ultimately trying to cover their own insecurities and their own fears, right? So what are some other things that you guys can think of? Yeah, for me specifically right now, being a single mom, someone who could deal with kids and keeps me calm when they're acting like assholes, because they're kids, they're gonna act like assholes, right? Keisha, stop it! Damn it, I'm gonna kick your ass, Keisha. I love you. Stop it. I'm gonna send that back to you somehow. I love you guys. Yes, Gigi, exactly. It's like, Someone who fucking cares about you and wouldn't ask you to change who you are. Because if you are asking me to change who I am deep down, then you don't truly love me for who I am. You love the idea of me in your head. Yes, that's huge for me too, Angie. Someone who doesn't give a fuck what anyone else says or their opinion and I'm not saying that in a cocky way, but someone who puts the relationship first. For example, my ex-husband. I'm really fucking easy to get along with. And family is huge to me. But I could not stand his family. And I tried. Again, 17 years. Right? But if my partner doesn't put me first, hey, Anya. And it's like a mutual protection, right? A mutual, this is our core. This is us. Yes, everyone around us is also important, but at the core, you've got my back and I've got yours, right? Yeah, exactly. Someone who's in it, who's not entertaining others or flirting with others or a fucking attention whore, because again, I'm not mad at them for what they're doing, because I understand this whole fucking spiritual journey. I understand that those are wounds within themselves that they haven't healed. However, I am way past that fucking point of trying to heal anyone. No, if you don't have your shit together and you need to go to other people, oh my God, tequila shots, yes. To feel validated or feel better about yourself, that's where I have a fucking problem with it. You can't control who contacts you, who says what to you. You cannot control other people. However, you fucking control how you respond to those people. Because if you're fucking entertaining the shit that people are saying, that's a problem. There's a meme that says, if another woman is talking to your man, and flip it for the masculines that are watching, but if another woman is talking to your man, she's not the problem, he is. Because he hasn't defined a lane for her to stay in. Fucking damn right. Exactly. And that is lack of respect to me. Anytime I've been in an actual connection, like I'm going to say there was a title to the relationship, anyone that reached out to me, I'd be like, hey, look, I appreciate it, but please don't, because out of respect for him, I just don't entertain it. Same thing with any friends that I had that I knew were interested in more. I have no problem cutting those people off if they can't fucking get their shit together and respect. Because it's not about not being able to speak to the opposite sex or anything like that. No. The problem comes in if you're being fucking shady about it or hiding your phone, or it's very different. Yeah. See, listen, we're human. All right? We are human. I'm fully aware of the fact that if something shiny walks in front of you, you may look. However, how you go about doing that is very different. If you're going to sit there and fucking jaw drop and look at someone up and down, I'm going to have a problem with that. If you just casually glance, and I'm good, fine. Because guess what? I can't promise that I won't see something shiny as well. But I guarantee you, I would never fucking make it obvious where I'm like gonna make my partner feel like shit. But we're human. And anyone that says, oh no, I would never look at anyone else, Let's be real. There's also that thing where it's that saying that when you're truly in love with someone, no one else can really get your attention. You might casually look and be like, oh yeah, that's a good looking dude or that's a good looking chick, but it doesn't do anything for you. One of the things on my list is they cannot be a fucking video game freak. Cannot. Yeah, exactly. If my dog doesn't like you, there's a problem. I love this, you guys. Exactly, Rose Gold. Someone who's not going to take the opinions of others. Now, granted, if you've been getting red flags and someone's like, hey, your dude's a hoe or your chick's a hoe, you might want to listen, right? I'm not talking about being stupid either. But I want you guys, like, this isn't a process to write this list that is like, okay, I'm going to get it done in 10, 15 minutes. No, this is something you actually have to sit there and think about. Like, no porn addictions, none of that. There's nothing wrong with watching porn, but if you're sitting there jacking it 5 times a day because you're watching porn and then I want some and you're like, I'm busy playing a video game, that's a problem. Exactly, Angie. Exactly. Someone that takes care of themselves, right? Yeah, I can't deal with it, Ange. That was my ex, and part of my issue with my kid too is like, he'll remind me of my ex sometimes and it triggers the fuck out of me and I'm like, He wasn't a bad guy, you know, but there's just shit that I wouldn't deal with anymore. Someone who has goals. Smells good, yes. Fucking, what the hell? My hair is like seriously sticking up today. Yes. Yeah. Something about a good smelling man that's just like instant panties wet or panties dropping. I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know what I just said. It wasn't me. How about someone who's not scared of their emotions? Like, I don't want someone who's super like sappy and overly sweet because I can't deal with that. Yes, sense of humor, right? Like, there's a time and a place to be sweet and sensual and all of that, but I can't deal with that shit all day, every day. I can't. I can't. Yes. Freedom, right? And not freedom in a way of like, I'm just going to go live my life and I'll hit you up when I want to. But being able to trust each other where you go do your thing, I do mine, we come back together, we have more to talk about, we're both happy, right? Because it's still, even if you're in a partnership, it's about still filling up your own cup first. You cannot put your happiness in the hands of anyone else. It's selfish of you to even do that, to require someone or ask someone to make you happy all of the time, to entertain you all of the time. And I'm not saying like they wouldn't want to. I'm saying you both have to be happy individually and then come together as two happy, whole people. Yeah, there's a balance. Gone are the days or like where you're up each other's fucking ass all day, every day, and then you're just sitting there staring at each other and you're like, all right, cool. Angie. Yeah. See, matching sexual compatibility is super crazy important too. Here's the other thing. If you have different interests, someone who's still willing to partake in those with you. right? Like, hey, that might not be my thing, but I'll go do it with you for, check it out. If it's something I absolutely hate, I'll be like, you're on your own, but I'm going to go do this while you do that, and then we're both happy, right? No, no one's perfect. And I don't want anyone that tries to pretend they're perfect. Or anyone who thinks they're perfect. Cheeky. See, I'm the complete opposite. Like, it's fine. Like, every once in a while, I'll be like, man, I just want to fuck the shit out of you. Okay. I don't know. I'm such a fucking weird creature, like, to figure me out, because sometimes I need the sweet and the sensual, and other times I need the fucking savage. I don't know. Chemistry is crazy important. That's something that you either have or you don't. Yeah, sometimes exactly. Like, I don't know, Angie. I don't know. Mix it up, switch it up. After you can kiss it better. Yeah. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think what else we can put on the list.
Sorry, Mom. The controller fell.
It's okay, baby. Oh yeah, I need cuddles. Although it's been so long, like, that I've slept alone. I'll just say it's really hard for me to sleep with someone next to me. Yeah, anyone that says they love you like a few weeks to a month, 2 months in is a huge fucking red flag. That's usually like love bombing. Like, how do you fucking love me if you don't even know me? Like, truly know me. You might feel like you do, but yeah, me too, cheeky. I'm like, and on that note, I'm out. Or how about someone that you just meet telling you, yeah, you're my person? That makes me think that you don't really care who you have as a partner. You just want someone to fill that spot. Because for me, I'm fucking so picky. Yeah. I'm so picky. Like, I need to make sure that I'm not rushing into anything, that we're compatible. Like, feelings and emotions just aren't enough. They're not. I say all you need is love. Yeah, you need love, but there's a whole lot more than just love that goes into making a relationship work. For example, are they putting in the same effort as you are? How are they when they're angry? Do they start acting a fool and fucking punching walls? And what kind of shit do they do? Do they just start blurting shit out? Hurtful shit out? Or do they take time to chill the fuck out? Because again, it goes back to that respect stuff, right? Okay, so you guys, with the new moon, it's important. Yeah, I don't, here's the thing. I don't like violent, but I need someone who's not going to be a pussy either, Like, I have a strong personality. So I need someone who's going to be able to handle that, and not in a macho way. But kind of be like, make me say, yes, daddy. All right. Okay. And for me, I just haven't trusted anyone enough. Go to the guest room. I haven't trusted anyone enough to fully let them take the lead. I don't know. I like snuggling. I like cuddling. But then I get hot. I'm like, get off me. Yeah, don't go to bed angry. Be able to talk about shit. And if you know someone is upset, purposely not speaking to them is a really fucking shitty move. Oh my God, yes, Cheeky. That is the perfect way to start the day. Mm-hmm. Yes. Matching sex drives too, right? Same here, Anya. I'm a whole 5'1". But feisty as shit. I mean, I don't start problems and shit, but I also don't back down. Clearly, I speak my mind. I have no fucking filter. All right, so what I want you guys to do is, for new moon manifestations, what they say is for full moons, you write your stuff down on a paper and then you burn it, right? For new moons, they say get yourself a notebook that is specifically for new moon manifestations. Like I have this one. And then you can go back and look at all of your manifestations, all of your intentions for your new moons, and you can see where what you've manifested, how far you've come. And it's actually really interesting. They're saying, write your list, write your intentions for the next month. Don't look at it again until the next month when you're writing your next intentions. There's also manifesting with bay leaves. If you guys haven't heard of that, you can check that out on YouTube. You know, there's candle stuff that you can do. I don't get into a whole lot of that. I usually just do candles for protection. Yeah, that's super sexy too. I mean, I can't sing worth a shit. But I'm trying to learn the piano again. I used to know how to play the piano and the guitar. All right, guys, any other questions or anything that we didn't cover that you need some clarity on or anything before we go? Crickets. Crickets. Any questions on how to write the list? It was fun, Cheeky. Definitely got rid of all of that other energy from the other read too, which was fucking heavy as shit. But you guys know I'm just the messenger. Yeah, I don't do the fucking silent treatment. There's someone right now who thinks he's pulling the silent treatment. He just doesn't know he's been cut off. I don't need closure. I'm good. He'll figure it out at some point. Like, you're clearly making it obvious that I'm not a priority for you, so... Yay, and yes, perfect timing to do new moon manifestations. Yeah, I don't do hot and cold. I can't. You're either in or you're fucking out. There's no in between. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have patience. I am too fucking busy. So you can say mantras. Really what I do is I listen to, I'm looking for my phone and I'm recording on it. Okay, you guys. I listen to binaural beats, usually, when I'm writing my intentions and my manifestations. I usually try to do it where I have a desk in my room where I have all of my crystals, I have my candles, I have sage going, I'll have my incense. It's kind of like you develop your own little ritual for how you want to manifest, right? As long as you're concentrating and you're not getting interrupted, make sure you have quiet time. Whatever makes you feel calm. And my guy just making, I'm hearing 5 messages at the same fucking time. Sorry. Yeah, you can do a guided meditation, but I think that when you can listen to anything. You can listen to classical music. You can listen to instrumentals. You can, whatever it is that gets you focused. And sometimes it's about finding the right frequency on those binaural beats, right? There's also, they're telling me there's an app that you can download that's free that has different sounds like the rain or the beach or whatever, like that white noise stuff. So that you can, like, to me, the beach is my happy place. So sometimes I'll use that instead of the binaural beats because it gets me in that happy place. And they're saying, before I forget, the key to manifesting is making sure that you're in a space where you're in gratitude and you're in a high vibration or a higher vibration, because if not, it's not gonna fucking do its job, right? The universe is abundant, but it also responds to your vibration. I love it. Yeah, it's an awesome, I don't remember the name of it. There's quite a few of them out there that are free. But you gotta be in that right manifestation mode. If you're not in that mode, don't try to manifest, because you're gonna just end up not, I don't wanna say not manifesting properly, but make sure you're in that high vibe, even if it's not at a specific new moon or full moon or whatever. Like, you just have to be in that right vibe, right? Back to this, the universe works fast when you're having fun. Exactly, Ange. I mean, you have 3 days before and 3 days after to manifest with the moons. So if you're not feeling your top, then don't do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, rose gold it is. It's completely okay to make that list. Sit there and literally you can put make a vision board, whatever works for you. But you can make your list of, this is what I see in an ideal partner. And again, it's super important not to attach a specific person. Okay, that is the key. Do not do not attach a specific person to it, because what you're doing when you're putting a specific person or thinking of this specific person's attributes, you are limiting what the universe can bring in for you. If you're truly open and receptive, you know what qualities you want, you know what you like, but you have to let go of that attachment, right? Where'd it go? You do block it, and you keep yourself stuck in those fucking cycles. All right, letting go of that scarcity mindset and those obsessions and the attachments and everything else. All right, they're telling me to read that one. I don't even know. Where's my Moonology deck? Someone needs to hear this. That's not even the Moonology deck. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms is what we're doing. All right, when the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies, because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this. Our false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. It's fucking beautiful. All right, you guys. I think we're going to end it on that note. We've spent, I don't know, 84 years on live tonight. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything, for always being there for me too. You guys are fucking amazing. I have the most amazing tribe ever. I love it. If you guys need anything, you guys know you can contact me, DM me through Instagram, send me a message, whatever you need to do. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Again, thank you all for any likes, shares, subscribes, for sharing the channel with your friends. You guys are fucking amazing. Have a good night or a good day, depending on where you're at. Happy manifesting. And if you're not in that right mode, then let it go. You know, you need to find the right time for it, okay? Yep, that's the definition of fucking insanity, right? You're so welcome, Rose Golds. That is definitely the definition of insanity. Doing the same shit over and over and expecting a different result. At some point, you've hit your head enough against the concrete fucking wall that you're like, oh wait, hold on. Maybe I should go around the wall this time. Or over. But you need to figure out why it is that you keep doing the same thing. Don't listen to what anyone else tells you is right for you, or what you should be looking for, or what you should want. Follow your own heart. You are the only one that knows what you truly fucking desire. All right, you guys, I love you. Love you too, Ange. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.